Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So if you've seen my last video, then you're already going to know what we're getting into. So last video I installed the FRM module on my car. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that out. It's the Footwell module. It sits right next to the footrest and the footwell of your BMW E90, and it controls all the lighting, the front windows, and a bunch of stuff like that. So go check that video out, and that's about putting in the actual module. But because they use this part across many different vehicles with many different options, you have to code it to your car, to your VIN number, and and then tell it, to implement its jobs. Basically, you have to code it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that in this video. So what you're going to need is a computer running Windows. This is just an old beat up laptop I have. I mean, it's broken. I mean, there's a speaker hanging out of the front of it. This back of it's cracked. I use a MacBook. MacBook Pro actually for all of my other computing needs, but you need a Windows computer to talk to the car, and you're going to need like the BMW suite of tools from Beamer Geeks or somewhere online. You can get them anywhere. I have the one from beamergeeks.net. It's free. I find it very useful, so that's what I'm going to be using. So if sometimes the buttons don't say the exact same thing as yours does, the buttons are still the same. So if it's like, F3, it's still going to be F3 even if it's called something different on your version. So without further ado, you're going to need that. You're also going to need a KDCAN USB cable. Plug into your car with that, and you can plug into the car at this end and plug into your computer on this end. And then with that, we'll go ahead and open it up, and I'm going to go ahead and switch you over to the computer so that you can see just exactly what I'm doing, and I'll keep narrating exactly what I'm doing throughout. So I'm going to try to be really thorough and really detailed, and I'm going to walk you up until the step of coding, because I've already coded the car, so I'm not actually going to implement the code and to do all that stuff, but the only thing you're going to do different is you're going to run everything. I'm not. So, and also have your car hooked up to a trickle charger, because if your battery dies in the middle of this, then you're going to have bigger problems than just coding the thing. So you really don't want that to happen. So please make sure that you have a good battery and or you are hooked up to a charger. Just have it on the lowest setting. I have it on 12 volt, because it's a 12 volt system, and 2 amps, so just a very low drip of power, but just enough to make sure that this thing keeps going. So yeah, without further ado, let's get you over to the screen. Alright, so we'll go to our BMW tools. I already have them open, so I'm just going to go straight to IMPA. I have it open. You're going to see cable detected and ignition on. You're going to want both of those to say to have black dots on them. And then you can go in, you can kind of just to make sure it's connected, go to body, go to FRM, and depending on your car's production, choose whichever one. So I'm a post. It's going to give you some warnings, just ignore them. Then it's going to say, so you see BMW part number up here. You can get more information by clicking info, and you can even go further. You can choose errors. You can then read from here. You can go back. More information here on the indent. That's F2. So this is all just making sure that the car can find the FRM module. Once you've done that, close input. This is very important to actually get out of it. All right, so go ahead and choose WinKFP. It might take a second to pull up. You're going to choose comfort mode, or F1. You're going to hit update update ECU. That's F3. Almost said update F3. Find your FRM module. So FRM2 is FRM2, FRMPL2 is FRM1, and FRMR3 is FRM3. So chances are you're going to be putting in an FRM3 module because that's the newest part. So if it's new, that's what it'll be. So choose that. Then you're going to enter your VIN. I just have it saved in a text document over here. Get back to WinKFP. Enter the VIN. Hit OK. Hit done. Then you would hit Pro ZB update. This will take a few minutes.
I am not going to push this because I've already done this, and then I'd have to do the whole process again, and I don't want to wait for this to go through. So then we're going to go on over to NCS Expert, and we're going to do the final steps in this process. And you're going to go to NCS Expert, and from here you're going to want to choose, you're going to load a profile. So for mine, you use manipulation, that's expert. Some say expert mode, I don't know why. You choose start, chassis. For my car, it's an E90, but it's all under E89, so you choose that. So I'm going to choose CAS because I want to copy the CAS vehicle order to the FRM module. If I choose the other ones, it's going to give me an error. And then from here, you choose back, which is F6. And then you're going to choose process ECU. So you go up here like this. You're going to go down, choose NFRM, OK. And then it says SG Codiran. You're going to want to change that. You're going to change job to FA right. At this point, you choose execute job. I'm not doing this part because I've already done it. It's going to run the job. You're going to go back to the main. You're going to start over again. You're going to do it all over again, except this time you're going to choose NFRM. You're going to go back, and it's going to be choosing on SG Codiran. That's going to be the choice, and you're going to go ahead and process that job, and that's going to code your FRM module, and you're done. Now this will take you guys a bit longer than it took me to go through all of this because you have to you're going to have to wait for all these jobs to process. Now, pretty much everything NCS Expert does takes no time at all. The write and WinKFP will take a little bit of time, maybe 5 minutes or so, maybe a little longer. Probably depends on your computer. But that is how you do it. It's really easy. If you have any questions about how to do that, please drop a comment. But I think it was pretty straightforward. So thank you so much for watching.